But where are the women? At POLYTECHNIQUE, an Ivy League science and engineering school in France, girls are clearly outnumbered. This is a second-year class of applied mathematics. And if you look closer, there are only 9 girls compared to 90 boys in the room.
Students enter this school after having gone to high school and a prep school, so it goes way back. From what I've seen, girls have the same chance of success as boys, but once they get to grad school, there are just fewer of them.
Are boys better than girls at math? Whichever side you lean towards, the widespread assumption is that there is indeed a difference in mathematical achievement that needs explaining. Is it rooted in social factors? Well, some girls say it is.
Sometimes family members tell my parents, why isn't she going to a business school? It'd be easier.
I think the stereotype is that boys are more inclined to do hard-edged stuff like math than girls, and that's why there are fewer girls in scientific schools.
Gender stereotypes so deeply rooted, they're now thought to have an impact on how the brain functions. To learn more about this, we traveled to the city of Lyon, southeastern France. For over a year now, scientists in this institute have been studying the brain activity of girls and boys while they solve math problems in an MRI scanner. They're given 8 seconds to solve this relatively complex calculation, and it's almost a tie between girls here in red and boys in blue. The outcome changes, however, after this piece of information is given to the girl.
How are you feeling, Noémie? In the next test, there's a difference between how women and men perform.
The conclusion of the research is simple. Beliefs feed straight back into performance. If women are reminded or believe the stereotype that they're not as good at math as men, they will indeed perform worse. It ends up being a self-fulfilling prophecy. This belief triggers negative emotions in the brain as seen here in yellow, emotions that will create math anxiety.
It's a region of the brain that's specialized in treating emotions, and in particular inhibitions. So girls try not to feel this emotional message, but it's hard for them not to.
And in turn, girls do perform worse.
Under the pressure of this stereotype, women function at about 65%. Meanwhile, men are performing 10 digits above them. In social environments where women believe they're not as good as men, they do worse than they actually should.